Welcome to Divisionalysis. Immediately following my last video, which was about a reload speed to differential, another content creator came out and, I quote, stated it was a false narrative with a false conclusion. Well, here we go again. Let's go. Okay, we're going to start off with reloading from empty. What I've got is I've got my test build on, so you can see the bottom right, reload speed 2.2 seconds. I have an extended mag with negative 10% reload speed, but that will be offset by Keena's watch, giving us 10% bonus reload speed for 0. And up in this top right hand corner, you are going to see a stopwatch, which is synced to 60 frames per second. And I'm slowing this footage down to 0.06 times its original speed. In each case, the timer will run for 2.2 seconds, and it will be consistent, the exact same timer through every single piece of footage. And what you will see here, reloading from empty, the first round is released around about the 2.1 second mark. And this is going to be on repeat for, I think it's 5 reloads. I actually recorded many more, but I'm only going to put you through 5. Consistent string of footage, no breaks, so that you can see exactly the same thing occurring with extremely consistent results of or about 2.1 seconds. Once this is finished, I will see you when it comes time to do tack reloading. Okay, and that's enough of that. Now we get into reloading from not empty, or tack reloading. So showing you that I've got exactly the same build on. Stats are consistent in that we have a 2.2 second reload time. The 10% mag deficit is offset by Keenest Watch. Showing you once again 2.2 second reload time for the weapon. Right, no breaks in the video. Let's go in. It's still moving in the background. You can see the flicker in the top left, but I'm going to point out the fact that there's going to be 2 timers now that appear in the top right hand corner, and once we get going it will become painfully obvious as to why I require 2 timers in the top right corner. I'll join you at the end. Okay, I think it's pretty obvious to anybody with a brain cell that there is a difference between reloading from empty and reloading from not empty. A significant difference. There is one more of these tack reloads that I'll show you. Here we go into the reload sequence, the 2.2 second timer running in the top right, as it has done for every one of these. And what we'll see, given that this is a tack reload, obviously the shorter time, and on average it's been around about the 1.6 second mark, so we should see rounds down range around about that point. 1.6 6.5, surprise, surprise, but what we will see when I pause at just prior to 2.2 seconds is that after attack reload, this weapon has managed to unleash 7 rounds before 2.2 seconds has even elapsed. And at the RPM of the FAMAS, that would indicate, as per my last video, approximately half a second difference between the two reloads. I even tried a series where I was laser focused on the round counter and attempted to press R as close as I humanly could to 0-0. Now when the FAMAS firing as many rounds as it does, that is incredibly hard, and in many cases the round counter is actually still showing rounds in the magazine when it is actually finished firing. But on a couple of them I got what I consider to be as close as humanly possible to timing the reload button with rounds emptying, and I might have actually seen maybe a 0.05 second up to possibly 0.1 of a second saving by doing that, but I had to be so laser focused on the round counter that my aim was virtually useless, so completely moot and not worth considering. The bottom line is that you will either be burst firing, where you will be bursting down an enemy and reloading prior to the end of the magazine, or you will be shooting multiple enemies or a large enemy where you are moving into the traditionally called sustained damage realms, where your reload will be slower. But as we've noticed with the reduction in timing, it may be in fact better for you to stop shooting prior to the end of the magazine to save yourself 0.5 of a second on your reload, and in the end be doing more damage by doing so. But even that mightn't be really feasible. At the end of the day, it comes down to just correcting the calculations for when you are naturally doing a tac reload versus a 0 round reload. Now this last one is the one that I think that I nailed absolutely the best, the most perfect timing that I possibly could. And as you can see, rounds are down range in about 2 seconds, saving around about 0.1 over the original empty mag reload time, but nothing close to the tac reload time. So as you can tell, there is a lot of work to be done to try and confirm what the actual reload times of every weapon is. I've seen a reduction from what the advertised reload speed is even from empty, and then we also have thrown into the mix the tac reload difference. And from what I can tell, it does vary from weapon to weapon, so there is a considerable amount of this sort of stuff, slowing things down frame by frame, recording multiple instances of reloading, trying to control as many factors as possible. And as I've said in a number of my videos, time is something and a luxury that I do not have a lot of right now. But I will continue to work. Year 5 has started. It's been a little bit of disappointment. The first manhunt being easier than most heroic missions are. Hopefully things get better from here, but that is it from me. So if you like haters being silent, then hit the like button, and if you want your Division 2 information to be accurate, then hit the subscribe button. That's it from me. Fog out.